Okay, let me start. Let's continue. So actually, when someone tries to hover around our menu, it should show color. It should show color. So let's see, we have our menu bar, then inside we have the unlisted unordered list, we have list, then we have our link here. Tells the creation is not the color. This is white, the color. Then I came here, I defined hover. The hover should be on the background, then the background color. Okay, did I save this? Okay, let's go. Let's run. All right, so it should actually hover like this. So when someone tries to place the mouse across it, it should actually give something. Should actually give the person something. Now I want to change this team member from black. It seems it has blended with my background. I want to change it to a, let me say, white. Let me go and do it. So here you can actually be changing your things to your own preference. Where is it? The team member. The team member is at wrapper H1. So we will go to wrapper H1. Wrapper H1. We didn't even add color. So let's add color here. So wrapper H1 color. Let me make the color white. White can also be referred as FFF. Let me make it. Oh, did I save it? Let me save it first. Okay. Because it has blend with. Okay, it's still. Let me go. But yet still it's manageable. Or should I do it background color? Background. So the background color will be white. Then let's make it rather black. 000. Black is also represented as 000. If I want to do this, I would have to add more sizing to that box. I don't want any background color. Let me make it this gray would do. Then I think there was one thing I wanted to change to. I think so let me alter this one to blue. Let me alter this one. Blue. So I've finished building my website, but I'm just trying to explore things. So you see, I've changed my background of my this thing to blue. My team member, I think I should change it to white. Let me change it to white. The team member is at the wrapper H1. So let me change it to white. Okay, so basically this is where we've gotten to so far. You should be able to build a website like this and more. You should be able to build a website like this and more. Any question? Please, any question? Today we use 1 hour 30 minutes to finish whatever we wanted to. So as I'm talking, I'm actually loading the CSS material. The CSS, you can find a lot inside. You can apply it to your code, a lot of changes. CSS material to your Slack channel. So the CSS material to your Slack channel, whereby you can also alter your codes. You can change it to your preference. Wherever you want your website to be, you can change it using the CSS. So I've sent it to your Slack channel. You don't have to learn. You don't have to learn CSS. We will just go through, pick whatever you want to pick, add it to your website, it changes. So this let me show you. This particular code, we don't memorize. This is where you do your coding, and after doing your coding here, you come and reference it here. So after typing everything, after coding here, you come to a CSS file. The asterisk means the whole body. This is going to take place on the whole effect on the whole. But then after that, you come to body. You come to the various division of your website. So the body, you try to set body background or whatever you want to do. Then after that, you go to what. So here I have a menu bar. After that, I entered to my menu bar. I styled it. In my menu bar, I entered to unordered list. I styled it. The list, I did it. I did this one. The wrapper. Here is the wrapper. So you see, everything we are doing is based on our main code. So the CSS it's not anything difficult. You are just taking what the division you've created in your HTML and you are styling it. That's all what you are doing in CSS. It's not something you have to sit down and waste time about it. No, you are just styling it. So you can change it as many times as well. This is your real code. Your HTML is your real code. The CSS, don't go and sit down and memorize, or don't go and waste time on it. We use for styling. So you can see the wrapper, my wrapper here. I already have a wrapper. This wrapper, I'm going to style this one, the team members. So I went and I called it the wrapper. So the wrapper header one. Actually, so this is a wrapper. This is a header one. That's the team members. So I styled it. I made it white. Then I brought some font size, font family, font. You can bring a whole lot to it. You can add a whole lot to it. Then after that, I moved to the theme. Remember, everything in the CSS is in the HTML. When you define something in the CSS, which is not in the HTML, is not going to show on your website. Never going to show. And if you don't also call it well in your CSS, it's not going to reflect. So make sure to call the thing well, so that whatever changes or styling you want to use for your specific website, you can use it. So here, team member, row, the P, the H3, all these I called them. Very simple code. So I called my team. I called my team.team member. I called my team.team member, then H3. Then I called my P row, team.team member, then the P.row. So this is it. This is what I'm talking about. Team member. So team, inside the team we have a team member, that's the dot team member. Then inside the team member we have a P that refers to a row, a P here. So P.row, that's what we called here, P.row. Then I styled it. So the p.row, I use the color of yellow. Let's see what the p.row, that's a programmer, that's the main. Now let's see our website if it's yellow, so that you can see. So you see it's yellow, this UI designer, programmer, then data scientist, then anything, it's yellow. Very simple and snappy. Very, very simple. Please don't go and waste time on the CSS. Don't go and memorize it. You code your HTML, you know what you are doing, you divide it. Then after dividing, you set up your styles, then you start styling it. You call it, you style it, you call it, you style it, you call it, you style it. Then you go and view from your browser. You can add as many things as you want. As many things. You can add a footer and call the footer too. As many things as you want in your website. Any question? Yes, Nathaniel, I'm listening. Your line is breaking. If you can't talk, kindly chat for us. So as he is typing for us, anyone with any question?
Thank you.
So I've sent the CSS to your Slack channel. Kindly forward to your people in your WhatsApp groups who are not on the Slack channel. Please forward to your WhatsApp group so that they can all get the CSS file. Okay, the question is, what instance do we use the nav tag? What instance do we use the nav tag? The navigation tag. Now, in programming, we don't have specific, let's say, whatever you can do in programming, there are multiple ways to do it. So instead of the menu bar, you can use a nav bar. You can use a nav bar. You can use a nav bar for, so it depends on you, the programmer. It depends on your preference, what you are comfortable in using. Exploit. So use whatever you feel is comfortable, and be practicing with a lot of things. So you use this, it comes, change it to a different tag. You use this, you change it, you call it. That will make you know more. Okay, we don't have a specific instance. It depends on you, the programmer. Okay, so someone is saying the CSS file you gave, the CSS file you gave 3 different values for the background. That is for the menu bar. What are the 3 different set of values for? Okay, let's move to, if I get it correct, if I get your question, 3 different set of for the menu bar. Okay, now the first attribute I gave to the menu bar was .menu bar. This is for the full menu bar. So you see I set the color to blue and I test align it to center. So let's go and view what I'm talking about for this particular attribute. So what we just read is about this blue line and putting all these in the middle. That's what that one is doing there. Okay, now the next one, where is it? Okay, the next one I came down and defined as menu bar ul. The menu bar ul is talking about this one, this ul, starting from here to here. So what did I say about that one too? I said inline flex. and I said it should be white. Then I say list style should be none. It means it shouldn't come to dot dot or 1 1. Let's go and view. You see, it is not in dot dot and it is in white. Okay, now let's move to the third attribute. Third attribute, I move straight forward from the UL, the unordered list, to the list particular. So this is the list. These ones are the list. So the list, what did I say? Okay, so I set the width, the margin, and the padding for the list. So I just set the width for the list. So the interval between these, so let me show you. So the interval between these two, so from the home to the about, the interval between them, the interval, that's what is that one is also doing. Then I think I also used this one is for the link, the A for the link. For the link I inserted here. I use text decoration none. You shouldn't decorate anything for me. I don't like any, because you see on a normal coding, when you use that link, it should be underlined, then it should turn to a blue, but this one didn't turn to a blue. It didn't do anything. So I said everything here. Text decoration should be none. You shouldn't underline anything and you shouldn't turn anything to blue. Then I came down and defined that the menu, when you hover around it, this is hover. When you hover around it, it should be that color. Let me try and change this color to orange and see if, okay. I said the menu. Did I even save it? Okay, let me go and change it. I think orange is not working. I'll give you the color definitions for these. I think it's in the CSS materials. Yes, please, when using the CSS material, try to use these color codes. Don't be using white, blue, pink, green. No, stop that using. Stop using that, the white, the blue. When you want a color, you just type blue, you just type white. Please, we've passed that level. Now be using the color code. Every color has its code, so you can search on Google the color code for pale blue, color code for this. It will give you. So the color code here I use for it, so that when you hover, this color will come. Then let me save it. Let me save it. Okay, so when I hover, that color should come. You see it's coming. Be using color codes in your CSS. Don't use white, blue, no. Change it. That's for beginners level. Leave it to the beginners and move on. Please, any question again? Right. If there are no questions, thank you very much for joining this class. Now, you are going to build 2 websites. So right now, you can actually sit at your comfortable zone and build a full website. Go and explore more. A full website with your menu bar, everything working. With your footer added, everything is working. Go and build at least something like this. It's fine. Or build something more than this. You can do more than this. Okay, this is just demonstrating, setting you the basis so that you build upon. So up to here, everyone should be able to build up to here. This one should be so easy for you. Then after here, go and clear all these, start dividing, start bringing devs, be doing try and errors, build a website for yourself. Thank you very much for joining us. I will send your assignment to you in your Slack channel. Yes, and you forward it to your WhatsApp groups. you are going to build website during this weekend and submit it to me before our next programming language, that's C++. Thank you for joining this class this evening. I'll send you the video. I'll send to Blue Code to upload it on their site so that you can watch it and go over again. Thank you for joining this class.